Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a brand new RuneScape account. It's currently 2:37 in the morning and I just got the urge to create a new account. So we are just gonna quickly start making our dude here and I will see you when the customization is over. And there we go. And for those who don't know, I already set my username, so we don't need to do that. So we are just gonna skip ahead with the tutorial island because we don't need to know anything about it. That can stay how it is. And I guess I will see you at the magic instructor. Okay, so to embrace the pure noobiness in us, we are playing on the original RuneScape client, so it's Jagex's, just to feel a little bit more newbie, as if we are playing this for the first time ever. So this should be fun because I haven't used the original client in a very long time and I'm gonna be so used to RuneLite. But let's see how far we can get, shall we? Okay, we are just gonna cast this wind strike on this chicken and then we are gonna go to the mainland, and we are not gonna become an Iron Man because I've had enough of the Iron Man game mode for now. And off to Lumbridge we go. So just in case I didn't explain at the beginning of the video, this account is purely gonna be free to play and it's gonna be basically how I used to train back in the day and exactly what I used to do with my time on RuneScape, with a little bit of added information now that I'm a little bit wiser and know a lot more about the game. So it's going to be a bit tricky not being members, but at the same time, when I first started off playing this game, I didn't touch members for the first good few years. So I think we're just going to get to making some money and then yeah, we'll see where we can go from there. So I've just banked all my gear. The only thing that I have on my person is a bronze sword, some shrimps, some bread and some runes. Now I'm going to explain why I have each of these items in a second. So for the runes, just north of the Lumbridge Castle, we find these three people here. One of them is actually a major or a magic combat tutor. What we can do is every 30 minutes we can claim 3 runes from this person, as long as we have none in our bank and none in our invent. So if we, let me just turn on shift to drop. So if you drop these and then click claim, we can get some free runes as such, and we can do that every 30 minutes. So we shall come back in 30 minutes time. So the good thing about not being an Iron Man is that I can actually pick up other people's stuff. So if I see any spare feathers or anything lying about, they're, you know, they're mine. So we are just going to begin killing chickens until we hit, well, until we get a full invent of chickens, I guess. Fun fact about this place is I used to one-hit chickens just to collect the feathers and then sell all the feathers on the Grand Exchange for 2 coins each. And that was quite a viable money maker back in the day, especially for free to play. And of course, over the time I'm killing these chickens, I am picking up these bones. I don't think I've been picking up the chickens though. In fact, I could probably not even do with the feathers. I could probably just grab some raw chickens already. When do we get our next hit points? I actually don't know. So I might just need to train some combat up anyway. So if you're new to RuneScape and you need a quick place to train your cooking after killing all these chickens, you can use this cooking pot right here in the house, right next to the chicken coop. And we can use the raw chickens on this cooking pot and we will get some cooked chicken. So at the moment I just want to get some money in the bank, so we are going to claim our I think it's 10k? 10k from the Stronghold of Security. And we can get one free teleport there by speaking to Count Check. And we just say, where can we learn more? And then when it comes up this option, just say, yes please, teleport me. Great. Now, we climb down this little hole, and here we are. So, I will see you at the end, maybe? Or if there's any near deaths, then I'll keep them in the video. So the Strongholds of Security can be quite the maze to a new player. So if you want to do what I'm doing and go in 10 HP and risk it, then I'd watch a video, a bit like mine to be honest. I'd watch a video on how exactly to get through the Stronghold first before you attempt it. Especially if you're an Iron Man or a hardcore Iron Man. Especially if you're a hardcore Iron Man. But since we are a standard account, if we lose these bits here, I'm not too bothered because I can just go off and kill a few more chickens, and I can easily rebuild off a bronze sword and a wooden shield if I were to die. So there's no pressure really. Although I think it would use up my... It'd still use up my free teleport to the Stronghold, so I'd respawn back at Lumbridge and I'd have to walk all the way here again. And nobody wants to be doing that. Another good thing to do in this dungeon, in the Stronghold of Security, is to change NPC options to always right click, because their standard is left click where available, and if you're clicking, you're gonna click like attack this level 11 wolf, and it'll probably eat you and maul you to pieces. So make sure you put it on left click. Oh sorry, make sure you put it on always right click, so you have to right click in order for it to come up with the attack option. You can just click anywhere without actually attacking. And here we are, making our way into the final room of the first floor of the Stronghold of Security. And we are gonna grab ourselves 2k and the flap emote. So if you don't know what the flap emote is, there we go. And we continue down into floor 2. See you on the other side. Now this is where it gets tricky, and you're gonna want a lot of run energy for this. These zombies are level 30, but I don't think they can hit as hard as you think. So as long as you have lots of food in your invent, you should be okay. But yeah, we're just gonna click this door and hope for the best that we just run straight through. So wish me luck. You always want your mouse over a piece of food whenever you are mid-run, just so if you do get hit, you can instantly click back up to, well, just under full health. And here we are in the last room of the second floor of the Stronghold. Oh, we are going to search this grain of plenty, and we are going to get another 3k and slap head emote. So if we check out the slap head emote, okay, further down we go. Now here's where we get real spooky, because I believe 1 or 2 of these monsters can actually one-hit KO us. So we gotta be careful of these red spiders here. And I believe the table puns can harm us. We're gonna wait for this dude to run through. It looks like he's gonna try and get me killed. There we go. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna click, and we're gonna just quickly run to this first door on the right. Lovely stuff. So what we want to do is, this area is filled with table puns and giant spiders. So what we want to do is we want to scroll out a little bit, and then once we see this oozing barrier here, we want to click on this door, and then as soon as we've answered the question and the text box is gone, we start spam clicking that, or we click on that like once or twice, and make sure our mouse is hovered over a piece of food, so if we do get hit then we can instantly re-heal. So get ready, there we go, and we're gonna hover. We just tanked it, and I believe that is how we do it. So this may not work for you every time, like especially first time around, but it sort of gets easier the more you do it. Okay, so this one's pretty much, you know, you're gonna get hit either way. What you're praying is that it doesn't one hit KO you. So I'm gonna just try my luck here and see what happens. And just like that, I ate one piece of food and I made it. So now we can make our way into the final room of the third and second to last floor of the Stronghold of Security. I'm just going to turn my run off and let it recharge for a bit, because I believe this next section we need to run a fair bit. So we're going to go ahead and grab another 5k and the idea emote. So if we quickly check out the idea emote. Ding! Cool. Sorry, I thought it was 10k, it must be 15 or 20k, I'm not too sure. But we have one last floor to discover, or to explore rather. And this is possibly the most dangerous one, and you really want to have a lot of run energy, and this bit can take quite a bit of concentration, especially when it comes to finding out where exactly you need to go, where you need to click, and obviously trying to keep yourself alive with your food. So if we look here, we can quickly run into this room and then quickly run right. So if this is a single combat area, that will help me out massively, since only one thing can attack me at a time. So if one thing goes to hit me and it hits a 0 on me, no other monster can hit me and I can still just run away. We're kind of hoping to get hit as soon as we walk through, but we don't want to be hit with any damage really, ideally. Okay, so here we go. As soon as we click through this room, we have to run to that one, I believe. Let me just check the map really quick. Yeah, so on the right, and then we can go to the Cradle of Life. Okay, so we are gonna hope for the best here. Hopefully I don't die. If I die, then I'm gonna lose 10k and all of this food. So wish me luck, and I will hopefully see you on the other side. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Maybe not so perfect. But we make it through. We make it through. Now you don't worry about this red dude, Sultan. He will not hit you at all when you enter the room. If anything, you can talk to him and you will start a mini quest. Right, so if you speak to this dude, well, it might start a mini quest. I believe it should do. Doobie-doobie-doo. He will mention that he is here for treasure, and he wants me to show him a scepter, so we can now start getting scepter pieces from the monsters in the the monsters in the Stronghold of Security. But we're not going to go for the scepter just yet, because we need to be a higher level to be able to kill some high level monsters so we don't die. And we are going to search this Cradle of Life, and we have a choice between two pairs of boots. We are going to take the colourful ones, because if you don't take the colourful ones, then what even was your life? And boom, we have 10k under our belt, and we have some snazzy little booties So now with our 10k, we can actually go and prepare ourselves for, well, whatever we want really. Here we go, so we have reached our way out, and we are heading to Varrock Grand Exchange, where we're going to sell the rest of this food and buy some gear. I believe one of the most beneficial things which will help us out will be a staff of air, so we don't run out of air runes. I'm probably going to need a fire staff at some point as well, a staff of fire for alcohols, but I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that just yet. So there's no point in buying like any sort of equipment, let's say, for now, because we're still level 1, and by the time we get to level 5 there's no point in getting steel, because we can get level 10 and 20 combat stats quite easily. I'm just gonna buy some mind runes, 3 GP each, and we're gonna buy I suppose 100 of them, and then if we need to we can come back and get some more. Right, so I believe if we want to train our magic up, we will require some magic equipment, so we're just gonna buy a amulet of magic. We're also gonna buy some Zamorak monk bottoms, and they are gonna go for 5k, and we're probably not gonna get them for a while, so let's leave them there. In fact, let's buy the rest. Wizard hat, we're gonna go for a black one, and then the wizard robe, we are gonna buy a blue one. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill cows, since I believe they're one of the best things to kill for magic experience at the moment in time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the free home Lumbridge teleport. Okay, so here we are at the cows. One of the best things to do, I find, is to see this rock. You should be able to safe spot it. So if we select Wind Strike and we go on, in fact we need to go and get our free runes. Hang on, before we start anything. So over 30 minutes have passed, and I'm gonna drop my air runes and my lore, my air runes and my mind runes. I'm gonna click claim on the magic tutor, and she's gonna give us 30 of each mind and air rune. So that's a few more, well, that's 30 more strikes with magic. But now we can go over to kill the cows and come back in another half hour. And what I was gonna say before is we can actually use this rock. Oh, that person's actually got the Zami monk robes, the bottoms, which is very nice. But yeah, we can use the staff of air to auto cast Wind Strike, and we're just going to stand behind this boulder. We can attack these cows without actually getting hit. Now thinking about it, I probably could have sold all these chicken just to make room for the cow hides and the cow bones and the meat. But that's one thing I suppose I could do, is just drop all this food and then pick up the meat, and then we can get some cooking experience if we need to. Or I might just leave cooking for now and just focus on prayer, because prayer is going to be like quite important. And there's magic level 2, easy. Not unlike cracking open a monster at 333. Oh yeah, and as we see there, we have finished buying the Zamorak monk bottom. So I think that is us totaled out with magic. So in the middle of training my magic, I actually ran out of mind runes at level 10, which is a good enough level. Although we do need a few more cow hides, so I'm just gonna finish the rest of these kills off with my sword. So I was just waiting around this person because I seen they were chopping trees, and I'm guessing that they're, training fire making, and they said sup, and I was just like, I'm just waiting for a fire. And they apologize, saying, sorry, I'm on main in CM. What a very nice guy. Now we get to use his fire for our meat. So using this meat, we should be able to get a full, or not really a full invent, but 26 pieces of cowhide. Right, so I don't really have an option. I have one piece of meat on me, so I might just have to flinch. Oh boy, this is not good. This is not good. Ooh, well, that was close. But I used my expertise and knowledge. And we have 26 cowhides, which comes to 4,128 GP, which isn't a lot. But we have basically made that money just by using the mind runes. So not too bad if I do say so myself. So I think I'm just gonna quickly bank these, and yeah, I might kill myself on purpose just so I can get a free respawn and free health, because I actually have no food on me at the minute. So to finish off the video, I thought, since I've only got 30 mind runes and 10 magic, we may as well work on a different skill for now, and every half an hour collect our free runes, and then we can come back to magic in a bit. But for now, we are going to be getting rid of these bronze arrows, and we're just going to be I was going to say throwing these arrows, but we're going to be bowing these arrows at these chickens until we have no arrows left. And then I think that should be it for one video, but we'll have to wait and see. And those arrows quickly disappeared, since I always use the rapid attack style with bows. But we are gonna keep going for a little while until we reach 4 prayer, so we can unlock ultimate, or burst of strength, sorry, not ultimate strength. And that should increase our DPS. And there we have level 4 prayer, and we can now use burst of strength, which will help increase our DPS. And with that, I think that is a good time to call it a video. I've been recording for an hour and 26 minutes, although it may not feel like it to you guys, because this video is going to be chopped up into small segments. But yeah, if you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to give it a like and let me know what you're most looking forward to in this series. Are you looking forward to the mining? Are you looking forward to the monsters? Or are you just excited just to see some free-to-play stuff instead of member stuff all the time? But I don't know, guys, let me know. And hopefully in the next one we will get a few more skills knocked out the way, and maybe we can start on questing, but we'll find out. But guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.